So, just start with a little bit of loosening off, just working with a vertical. So just let everything stay loose, especially the knees, and just let the weight sink into the ground. And just keep the breath going nice and naturally. Keep the arms nice and loose. And the feeling in the arms like they're kind of thick, heavy ropes just kind of dangling by the side. And just let the weight drain away from them. Good. That's it. Okay, and then coming front to back. And just imagine you're kind of moving from the chest, forward, backward. Again, just let the arms kind of swing by the side. And just paying attention also to the balance in the back of the feet and in the front as you come forward into the toes. And just play with short movements and big movements in this case. And again, trying to keep the knees as free as possible. That's it. Good. Good. Next, going side to side. In this case, just the arms kind of drag the body over. You feel the weight in this case is really going to swing over to one leg. And feel the other legs totally kind of free as you go over. Just explore the kind of weight of the body shifting. That's good. And then take this into a rotation. And the arms just following the hips. In this case, feel both feet sinking into the ground. And the weight of the body is kind of spiraling in between the feet. Just feel it again drain down as you reach a full rotation. So. Good. And then the last one, kind of working inside and outside. And you can think about kind of closing the body down here and then opening out. And just keep the movement nice and flexible. And basically turns into a wave that moves all the way from the feet, through the legs, and into the spine. Good. So we just work on these swings through the body, so keep the feet shoulder width apart. You're just going to work from the knees, so raising the hands up, swinging down, keeping the legs nice and loose, and again just focusing on the weight draining into the ground. So just feel it, everything just swings down, so quite energetic. Keep the arms loose. Also focusing really on lengthening through the spine, keeping the length from the upwards movement as you sink down. Lengthen everything through your back. That's it. Good. Okay, next for the hips. Keep the hands at the side and just let the hips swing the arms. One hand goes to the shoulder and the other goes to the lower back. And again, feel the weight now. It's going to spiral right into the ground. Spiraling in and then spiraling out. And feel the hands very heavy as it kind of lands onto the shoulder. It lands and then ricochets back. Last one's for the shoulders, so you're going to use a kind of front back motion with the hands, swinging in nice big circles. And again, letting the weight drop down, open, and then back to the top. So you've got kind of two openings, all the way down, all the way to the side, and then back up. Once you've got the coordination for this, just start to move it nice and loose. Basically keep the momentum in the arms moving. Just keeps going. And again, feel the weight of the arms just swinging. Good, and then just change direction. So you change which hand goes forward. That's it. And just think about really opening the gate of the shoulders. Really opening wide, both sides. Good. Okay, so we'll just work with some circles through the feet first. Just placing the weight down. And then changing sides. Just keep the weight in the opposite foot. It really allows you to freely rotate through the ankle. Work the toes as well as the ankle as well. Good. You go to the knees, so feet together, sinking the weight down to the heels. In the other direction. And keep the ankles nice and mobile, so you don't want to lock anything up in this exercise. That's good. And then to the hips. A little bit wider with the feet, and just really finding a bigger rotation as you can. Imagine a big kind of hula hoop around the waist. You're kind of making contact with the hips. Full range of motion with the hips. And the other direction. Okay, keeping the weight nice and stable. Just now working with the torso. So imagine that from the hips down, it's just nice and stacked solidly into the ground. Basically allows you to really rotate through the torso. And again, try and use a full range of motion, so you're looking at really forward motion, really in the back and both sides. You really want to really pull the torso. Really try and mobilize this area. especially if you spend a long time sitting down on a computer. It's a really nice exercise just to get into this kind of area. That's it, do both directions. That's it. That's it, good, 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 good. Nice, good. Okay, and then just go into the shoulders. And again, try to use the full range of motion, so really up, really back down, here, and really to the front. So really try and mobilize the whole shoulder joint. And also as you do this, involve the whole of the body. So what you don't want to do is kind of just move the shoulder. You want the whole body to be affected by the movement. Even though the focus is in the shoulder. Let the whole body stay kind of involved in the movement. That's it. And then from here, reverse forwards. Okay, just to kind of activate the arms, just stretch the arms out here. You're just going to work in circles, just with the arms. They're going to kind of pass by the armpit, and then continue out. And just imagine you kind of rolling them out. Imagine the arms kind of spiraling through. So in this case, it's less kind of this, which is also possible, but try and kind of, as if you're kind of winding the arms up. And again, also the whole body's involved in the movement. So from the feet, hips, everything's kind of involved in it. So feel you're working the elbows and you're also working the forearms as well. That's good. And then from here, just reverse the direction. So now you do this way. This way. And really extend the movement to the fingers, so to every part of the limb. Involve the whole arm in the movement. That's it. Okay, just for the wrists, just clasping the hands together, keeping the contact with the palms. And just roll one way and the other way. Good. And just for the neck, so just working the front. There's a semicircle across the front of the chest, the chin. Good. And then just across the back. Just the back. That's it. And then just work with a kind of figure of eight pattern with the head. Do this nice and slowly, so there's no real strain in the neck. Again, just trying to mobilize it. So I'm not working with tension. Just working with movement. Should feel nice and free. Good. And then the last one for the head, just with the hands on top, you're just going to close the body down. A little bit of pressure, a little bit of weight against the top of the head, towards the chest. And then from here, release it, bring the elbows to point up to the sky, and arch the back as well. So everything's going to come back and up. And then one more time, stretch down, close the body down. If you can, touch the elbows together. And then open, up and back. Stretching up there. That's good. And then the last thing, just to finish, stretching right up, nice deep breath in through the nose. Really create length through the whole body, and then release it. Keep the length in the upper body, bending the knees, and breathing out from the mouth. Nice and slow. Just until the hands reach the ground. Start to bring them towards the center of the body. And then as if the hips pull the body up. hips pull up, and vertebra by vertebra just coil the body back up, arms start to come up, breath starts in, and again just start lengthening the body right up and forward and down. Into the fingertips. Pull the body up with the hips. Coil the body up, and just one more, nice and deep. And out, lengthening all the time. And up, nice and slow. Good. We just work the hands and the feet, just shake them out, working in circles. And the other side. Keep the weight in one foot. Shake the whole leg at the same time. And then shake now forwards with the legs. You're doing now this movement. And with the hands this. And shake. It's always as if you're kind of shaking water off the limb. Hands and feet on the other side. Just lean the body forwards a little bit, just to free the shoulders so that you can work circles with the arms. And feel the weight of the arms. That's it. Good. Okay, just go to the whole body. Just let everything shake. And in this case, just keep the feet solidly in the ground. Just kind of pulse through the body. And just make the movement smaller and smaller, smaller and smaller until you kind of come to a stop. And that's it. Good. Okay, take it.